The Stoic morning. Each new day brings with it an opportunity, a fresh start, a clean slate, and a chance to face the world with courage, wisdom, and resilience. But often, mornings can be filled with stress, distractions, and pressure. That's where Stoicism comes in. Rooted in ancient Greek and Roman philosophy, Stoicism teaches us how to center ourselves, align with nature, and control what we can while letting go of what we cannot. It's a mindset that can empower our mornings and guide the rest of our day. Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus understood the value of reflection at the start of each day. They believed that mornings are not just a time to prepare the body, but also to strengthen the mind. When practiced consistently, Stoicism can help us navigate life's uncertainties with peace and purpose. This video will explore 6 powerful Stoic lessons that can transform your mornings and provide motivation to carry you through each day. These teachings are timeless, practical, and deeply human. They don't promise comfort, they offer strength. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control what you can, accept what you cannot. A cornerstone of Stoic philosophy is the idea that there are things within our control and things outside our control. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught that our thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within our power, while external events are not. Imagine waking up to an unexpected challenge, an urgent email, a change of plans, or bad news. It's easy to react emotionally, to feel overwhelmed or angry. But the Stoic path is different. Before reacting, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is yes, then take action. If it's no, then let it go. This mindset creates a powerful sense of clarity and focus. It helps you conserve energy for the things that truly matter. You're no longer wasting mental energy fighting the uncontrollable. You're living deliberately. Each morning, reflect on what lies ahead. List the things you can influence, your attitude, your response, your effort, and consciously release the rest. This practice builds inner calm. It helps you rise above chaos, not by ignoring it, but by engaging with it wisely. The world may not be under your command, but your mind is. By focusing on what you can control, you reclaim your power and begin each day with grounded purpose. Lesson 2. Remember you could die today. This may sound dark at first, but memento mori, remember you must die, is one of the most profound and motivating Stoic practices. Far from being morbid, it's a call to urgency and presence. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily of mortality, not to feel fear, but to live fully. When you remember that your time is limited, you stop wasting it. You stop procrastinating. You stop dwelling on trivial concerns. Ask yourself each morning, if today were my last day, how would I spend it? Would I waste it in anger, distraction, or worry? Or would I choose to live with intention, to appreciate the people around me, to contribute something meaningful? Memento mori is not about dying. It's about living deeply. It strips away illusions and forces you to focus on what truly matters. It helps you prioritize. It brings you back to the present. You don't control how long you live, but you control how you live today. Let this be the morning you decide to show up fully, not in fear, but in clarity. Lesson 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Comfort is a seductive trap. The Stoics believe that to grow stronger, one must occasionally embrace discomfort. Seneca advised practicing poverty, fasting, and enduring cold, not because it was necessary, but to train the mind and body for adversity. What happens when you deliberately step outside your comfort zone? You become less afraid of hardship. You build resilience. You discover that you can endure more than you think. This doesn't mean you must suffer. It means you should not be a slave to comfort. Take cold showers, wake up earlier than you need to, skip a meal now and then, walk instead of drive. These small acts of voluntary hardship strengthen your willpower and make you more capable of handling real challenges when they arise. Comfort can weaken us if we let it rule us. But when we choose discipline, when we lean into resistance, we become unshakable. Start your morning with a challenge, mental or physical. Use that discomfort as training. The day ahead may bring uncertainty, but you'll face it as someone already prepared. Lesson 4. Begin with gratitude and perspective. A Stoic morning starts not with complaints but with perspective. Instead of focusing on what's missing, the Stoics practice gratitude for what is. Seneca wrote, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." That begins with seeing clearly. You woke up this morning. That alone is a gift. Your breath, your mind, your senses, these are miracles often overlooked. In the rush of life, it's easy to ignore the ordinary. But the Stoic sees the ordinary as extraordinary. Gratitude is not blind optimism. It's the courage to see the world clearly and still appreciate its beauty. When you begin your morning with gratitude, you remind yourself that life owes you nothing and that everything is a bonus. This perspective doesn't eliminate problems, but it changes how you meet them. Instead of seeing obstacles as burdens, you see them as opportunities to practice virtue. Instead of resenting what you lack, you strengthen your appreciation for what you have. Before the world imposes its demands, take a moment to be still. Reflect on the blessings within your reach. With that foundation, you can meet the day with strength and calm. Lesson 5. Live according to nature. The Stoics believe that to live a good life is to live according to nature. Not nature as in trees and rivers, but the nature of who we are as rational, social beings. Marcus Aurelius said, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." Each morning, remind yourself, what is my nature? To think, to reason, to cooperate, to act with integrity. You are not here to chase pleasure or avoid discomfort. You are here to fulfill your role to the best of your ability. When you live in alignment with your nature, your actions become purposeful. You don't waste time on petty arguments or shallow pursuits. You treat others with kindness because that's part of your nature. You show up not for applause, but because it is right to do so. Aligning with nature also means accepting the nature of the world, its impermanence, its unpredictability. You don't demand that things go your way, you adapt. You remain steady. Begin each day by asking, how can I live according to my nature today? With honesty, courage, wisdom, and justice. These are your guides. When you follow them, no matter what the day brings, you remain unshaken. Lesson 6. Treat every moment as practice. Stoicism teaches that every moment is a chance to practice virtue. There's no need to wait for a crisis or a grand opportunity. Life itself is the training ground. Seneca wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it." Each morning is not just the start of a new day, it's a new opportunity to practice being the person you aspire to be. Patience when stuck in traffic, honesty in difficult conversations, discipline when tempted to quit. This mindset transforms ordinary moments into sacred ones. You're not just going through the motions, you're cultivating yourself. Like a sculptor with a chisel, every action shapes who you are. Practice doesn't mean perfection, it means effort. It means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means treating the morning not as something to rush through, but as a space to train your character. Remind yourself daily, this is my practice. This is my opportunity. Let every interaction, every choice, every thought be a reflection of the person I strive to become. Conclusion. The Stoic morning mindset. Stoicism isn't a philosophy for the ivory tower. It's a philosophy for the morning rush, for the unexpected news, for the small frustrations and the big decisions. It's for real life. It's for your life. When you start your day with Stoic intention, focusing on what you can control, remembering mortality, embracing discomfort, expressing gratitude, living according to nature, and treating each moment as practice, you begin to shape a life of purpose, strength, and peace. You may not control the world, but you can control how you meet it. And each morning, that choice begins again. Live it well.